Zankyo no Terror, everyone. Terror in Resonance. Okay. As of this episode, like last episode was really great. As of this episode this year, I can honestly say the series is getting better, alright? Like I said before, at the beginning I wasn't really hooked like most people were. But as of this episode, I can honestly tell you right now that I'm hooked. Alright. I really am. It hasn't reached that point of greatness yet, though. Like, say, Code Geass or Death Note. Okay, or Fate Zero, or a lot of the what I consider to be the greats in anime. Alright, that moment hasn't happened yet. And we are already 5 episodes in, I want to say. Yeah, 5 episodes in of 11. And that particular moment just hasn't happened yet. But I have hopes that it will soon. Very soon. Because when next episode airs, we'll technically be over the halfway point. There's no exact halfway point. Like, halfway through the next episode, I guess you could say would be the halfway point. But there's no exact halfway point. But still, once that next episode airs, we'll be over the halfway point. So hopefully that moment happens soon. But anyways, though, I love this episode of Zankyo no Terror. I wasn't too big of a fan of the comedy moments in this episode with Lisa. It's not that I think she's a bad character. I just wasn't too big fan of it. Although it did help with a little bit of plot progression and character development, though, because she tries to cook 9 and 12 a meal when they're gone, and she royally fucks it up. Okay, and the food looks just like the most disgusting food you've ever seen in your life. And they tell her that, but later on you hear them talking and say, well, it's probably a good thing that it was disgusting, because they remember their time in the I'm guessing it was either an orphanage or some sort of like a training camp or something, where like they don't even remember the taste of the food there, because they never really thought of eating as something to do for enjoyment or because you're hungry. It was just another task to them. So they never really thought of food as good or bad, So even Lisa's horrible cooking serves some purpose. But in terms of Lisa, like I said, I don't think she's a bad character, but I do think that she's going to have a horrible end come to her, because I doubt the series is going to have a happy ending, because we're dealing with some pretty grim subject matter here. I mean, terrorism is a pretty touchy subject, obviously, in every country. So yes, but no, I have that feeling, that suspicion that she's going to have a horrible end occur to her later on in the series. Now, in terms of the actual content, like the major content, though, there was another bomb. It was on a train. Okay, and the riddle this time that 12 or no 9 set up was actually a lot easier. Shibazaki solved it pretty quickly. Okay, and the purpose of that was basically to show that our suspicions were correct from the very beginning. 9 and 12 actually don't want to kill people. They're making every attempt possible to kill people. If it comes down to it, they'll personally deactivate their own bombs so they don't kill people. That's how serious they are about not actually killing people. Okay. I mean, and they're not, and obviously they're not the type that, they're trying not to kill people, but if it happens, then oh well. No, they won't kill people if they can help it, even if they have to deactivate their own bombs and start from scratch. Okay. And we have a new character introduced this episode called 5. We don't know her real name yet. She seems to be the major antagonist of this series, and she's pretty grim as well, because she as contrary to 9 and 12, she clearly has no issues with killing people, because she basically disrupted their communication so they couldn't deactivate the bomb with their cell phones, and the bomb went off, and I'm not sure if it killed anyone. I know it did injure a lot of people. 9 basically went out and tried to deactivate it on his own, and he even got injured. Albeit he still didn't die, because I'm assuming he's going to be like the main guy of these 2. Okay. So yes, 5 I'm very interested in this character. I'm pretty sure it's that childhood friend of theirs that's always in the flashbacks because, you know, they're both female. They both kind of look the same except for age, so I'm assuming that that's the same person. You know, and obviously they knew her from years ago because that reaction when they found out that it was actually her was like complete and total fucking shock. I don't know why. Maybe she's just that dangerous, or maybe they thought that she was dead. Maybe a little bit of both. So yeah, but very interesting character, at least so far. I'm interested to see where they're going to go with her character. Okay. And for the most part, that's for the most part, that's it of what happened in this episode. Now, I do have to say, there's a lot of confusing shit in the series, and a lot of people are saying, yo, that's a good thing. They don't hold your hand. They make you figure things out for yourself. I agree and disagree with that at the same time. I like that they don't hold your hand, but I don't even try to figure it out. I just let them figure it out for me. Quite honestly, I just sit back for the ride and wait till they figure it out. I don't even try because I tried it first. I can't succeed, so I don't even try anymore. I just let them do it. And I mean, they're all really fucking clever. Like, they really are. Like, these riddles clearly have been well thought out by the creators of this anime, okay? Or rather, Shinichiro Watanabe, whatever. Anyways, though. Nah, I don't even try anymore. I think that's about it for this review. Wait, one more thing. I do want to talk about the pacing, because the pacing, at least in this episode, I don't remember it from the previous 4 episodes, but at least in this episode, the pacing was actually very interesting. Because it felt like it was an anime short, even though it wasn't. That's really weird. Like, it felt like it was so short. Like, I don't know how they did that since so much happened. You know, you'd think it would feel like it would take forever, but no. It felt like, I'd say probably 7 to 10 minutes. I'm not even kidding. It felt that fucking short to me. So anyways, I think we're going to wrap up this review, though. Once again, a really good episode of Zankyo no Terror. Terror in Resonance. Hopefully it just keeps getting better and better. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.